Moving on, the Akshaya Patra Foundation of ISKCON too is doing its bit to help the needy and the daily wagers to cope with the lockdown. Accordingly, the volunteers of Akshaya Patra Foundation gathered at the Tripuravasini Hall in Palace Grounds to prepare several lockdown survival kits, and each of the kit, which comprised of essential items including grains, cereals and cooking oil among others, were prepared at the hall to be distributed among the needy and the labourers who are bearing the brunt of the lockdown. And News 9 visited the Tripuravasini Hall to get a look at how the kits were being ready. My colleague Ashish was at the Tripuravasini Hall, and here is what he found.
This is an effort which is a concerted effort between the government of Karnataka and Akshaya Patra Foundation and also various other bodies of the government that have now come together, joined hands in this time of crisis to make sure that people who are most vulnerable during such lockdowns are taken care of. Right now I'm here at Tripuravasini grounds. As you can see, all these raw materials have been brought in. There you have people separating all of these raw materials and making sure they pack it into they properly pack it. They make sure that everything is segregated properly and all of that is done. After that, you have these boxes which are brought in to make sure that these boxes are filled with all of those raw materials. These are the boxes where everything is filled. All the materials that will be distributed are filled. You got various other, you got grocery kits that are being distributed, and the grocery kit obviously contains a lot of things that people would need at this point in time. One grocery kit contains about 5 kg of Sona Masuri rice, 1 kg tur dal, half a liter of refined oil, sambar and rasam powder, besides vegetables and also fruits. So these are all the materials that you're looking at. Clearly everything is of utmost quality. Nothing is given just for the sake of it. This is what the government of Karnataka and Akshaya Patra together are doing. So as you can see, the packing is underway here. Totally 1 lakh grocery kits will be distributed all across the city. These kits will go to different constituencies in the city, and all of them will make sure that they will distribute all of this to slum dwellers and people who need it the most. Head across and speak to a former cricketer Vijay Bharadwaj, who is also here packing all the items. So you're packing all of these and making sure that all of these reaches people who most need it at this point in time. People like daily wage workers, construction laborers are hit hard during such lockdowns. So tell us about all of these efforts and how exactly this is going to help them.
See, these are items which are essentials for day to day, and I'm sure that this is going to reach the right kind of people. There's an effort being made with a community effort. Everyone's coming forward to make sure that this one reaches the needy, and that's the only hope. So these are the tough times where you'll have to get together and then work together. Hopefully the basic essentials are met, and government is doing a tremendous job. Hats off to them, and even the volunteers and the other guys who are volunteered themselves to work for this cause. Gives you goosebumps. This is a time to come together.
So clearly that was former cricketer Vijay Bharadwaj, who's also lending a helping hand here, making sure that all of these items are packed properly. Also, if I could just ask our camera person to show you the packed items. These are the packed items that are now ready to be dispatched. All of these, the stickers of government of Karnataka and the Akshaya Patra Foundation are being put, making sure that, these reach the right people and are not misused. Right now we have with us one of the person who's responsible for all of this, and let me just try and understand as to what exactly is the motivation here, because you got so many volunteers working round the clock. So what is the motivation here? What brings everyone together?
Motivation is quite simple. All we are interested is to make sure that people all around India, all around the world are healthy and they don't go through difficult times during this lockdown. So everybody is coming together to put all of this together and help out any way we can.
Okay, so there you have it. That was one of the person here trying to explain as to how exactly this is carried out. The government is making sure that it does all that it can to reach as many people as possible, and also taking help of organizations that help them in getting volunteers. With camera person Wali, Ashish Parikh for News 9, Bengaluru.